Okay, so I'll just get right to it. There's obviously different types of blood that exist: A, B, O, you know, and you're either Rh positive or Rh negative. 85% of the world is Rh positive, and the rest is negative or something like that. So I'll briefly explain what Rh positive and negative means. It just basically means that if you're Rh positive, you have a certain protein on the surface of your red blood cells, and if you're Rh negative, you don't have that protein. So what a guy named Robert Sepher said, Sepher, Robert Sepher, he said that if humanity comes from the same ancestor, we should all be blood compatible. A very obvious, very clear statement that I'm sure a lot of people don't think about. So where did that different lineage come from? The Rh negative lineage. There's obviously a different ancestor for different people. We don't just come from the same ancestor. People might say, "Oh, this is just a genetic mutation that propagated itself over time," and I would say, we know that an Rh positive mother who's carrying a baby that's Rh negative, the mother's immune system is going to attack the baby. It's going to recognize it as foreign from its body. So how is it possible that this Rh lineage propagated itself if it was just genetic mutation? We have the technology nowadays to save those babies, but what about 100 years ago, 200 years ago? This isn't a recent bloodline. It's been around for ages. So that begs the question, where did it come from? There's a lot of theories about this. Otherworldly, fallen angels. The book of Enoch describes fallen angels coming down to earth and mingling with human women, and that produced the race of giants. So is it possible that lineage still exists to this day? Extraterrestrial. And when I mean extraterrestrial, I don't mean what NASA means. Infinite worlds and out in the universe traveling, 1,000 miles per hour spinning through the space. I don't mean that. So I think this is definitely where the truth lies. It's definitely otherworldly. So this very concept is alluded to a lot in different types of movies, media, right? In different types of media, music, television, even video games. The fact or the topic of humanity mingling itself with a different race of people and producing a hybrid race. So it's not expressed directly a lot of the time. It's more of a symbolism, right? Symbolism in movies or music. But it is expressed directly in your face, but a lot of people can't recognize it. It's like that movie, They Live, where the guy puts on the glasses and he's able to see, the beyond the world he lives in. He actually sees the truth. A lot of people are not awake in this sense, and they think it's just a movie. It's just a movie. It holds no deeper meaning, or it's just a music video. It's just art. But a lot of art, quote unquote, is imitating life. It's imitating reality. So the next obvious question is, why is truth revealed to us in plain sight? Why are these things shown to us? In short, they have to be. The truth has to be shown to you. And if you want a more concrete, deeper answer, I encourage you to watch a video called X Factor Winner Reveals Secret Religion, World Secret Religion. X Factor Winner Reveals World Secret Religion. This guy goes super into detail talking about this very subject. He talks about something that plagues this entire world, but I'm sure a lot of people are not aware of. So I encourage you to watch that video if you want a more concrete answer. And I'll just give a few examples of this topic and how it's illustrated in different types of media. So one way that they, I think, allude to this concept is by using the colors red and blue. Red and blue symbolism is everywhere. So I think this is one of the ways they're alluding to this. the red and blue, right? I think there's even a show called The Blue Bloods, and that's very recent. I don't think it's that old. So red and blue, the red bloods and the blue bloods, and they use the color red and blue, the symbolism and to illustrate this. So I'll just give a few examples of red and blue and a lot of things, right? So Democrat, Republican, right? Red and blue. The blue pill and the red pill in the Matrix. Pokemon red and blue, right? Star Wars. Blue lightsaber, red lightsaber. The Nintendo Switch, the Joy-Cons red and blue, right? You can say, oh, this is all just coincidence, but really, like, do you really think all this is just coincidence? I think there's a study that came out recently or a few years ago that talks about how apps are created to capture your attention and just keep you basically sucked into your phone. So if something as simple as an app is deliberately made for something like that, don't you think there's more things in this world that have deeper meanings and deeper workings behind them that you might not even be aware of? So is this all a coincidence? Is it really? I think it was Confucius who said symbols rule the world, and there's a lot of truth to that. So I just wanted to share this quick example. Hopefully it inspires you to research more into this topic. I recommend the guy I mentioned earlier, Robert Seffer. He has a lot of interesting books talking about this. And I hope you have a great day.